Hi everyone and welcome to the Allsop and Allsop 2019 end of year report. We're here to bring a little bit of transparency into the market, forgive the pun. I want to talk to you about what's happening in Dubai as an economy, what's happening in the property market, and what about our statistics and how they match up to what's going on in Dubai. So let's start with Dubai as a whole. There's lots of negative news that's very quickly picked up in the press, and people are very quick to pick up that and not very quick to pick up what's the positive news. So things you need to know, there was 40,000 houses handed over in 2019. That's an increase of just over 20,000 from the year before. So that's a substantial amount of houses that have handed over. However, what I will say is the 160,000 gain of population, net population, people that have moved to the city in 2019. So we are surplus hypothetically 130,000 people versus houses. If we're not talking about who's buying and who's selling, we're just talking about that. Other interesting stats to know is we had our record month in Dubai. Not also, but also this is the Dubai Land Department. Record month since 2008 of transactions that happened within one single month. And that happened towards the latter end of 2019. That shows some serious traction in the market. So we have Expo 2020 coming up, and that will generate a lot of interest and has over the last 2 or 3 years for investors and end users. And people want to know what's going to happen with the 2020 Expo. So expecting 25 million people to enter over a year period. And there's going to be a lot of activity with the economy. There's going to be people spending money on the restaurants, the shops. Maybe people will stay here and say Dubai maybe is a home for me. So even if we get 5% of 25 million, we're still talking a net gain of 125,000 people. So there is a substantial uplift that we're going to see over the 2020 Expo. We're not sure what the long-term prospect will be with the property market after 2020. Be excited to see what happens with all the activity. So now we're going to cover the 2019 Allsop and Allsop statistics. Who is buying properties, who is renting properties? So first of all, our top 3 buyer nationalities, Indian, British and French, with the average age of 46 years old, and 66% of our purchases have come with a mortgage. So who has rented properties in Dubai in 2019? The first nationality is British, second Indian, and third is company registrations, with 29% of checks issued 2 or more in 2019. The average tenant age was 44 years old. To summarise what's going on in Dubai from my perspective, Dubai is healthy. When you read the news and you read the press, you can see people very quickly to jump on the negative bandwagon. Even the social media posts, you see people quick to say Dubai is going down, you know, the prices have gone down. But a couple of factors taken into consideration if you are interested in the Dubai property market. Dubai is not the only city that's gone through a correction over a 3, 4, 5 year period. London, Sydney, Chicago, New York, major cities in Dubai that have fluctuated. So how do I gauge what's going on in Dubai? I look at a couple of factors past the pricing. Pricing is what everyone should look at if you are an owner of a property or you're looking to buy. But that is a short-term vision. No one will make money in property short-term. It's a long-term game. So what I'm looking at for Dubai specifically, Dubai is an expat city, meaning that this city will thrive and grow as long as people are moving here. So stats that you should keep an eye on. How many people are moving here? 160,000 net gain. I hear people on social media say to me, oh, but Lewis, how many of them people are actually leaving? Is that real statistic? These are government statistics. So if anyone wants to question what's gone on there, please feel free. But I know these stats are true. You can see off the roads, you can see the shops are busier. There's more malls getting built and they are busier. So there's enough people coming to the city. There was only 40,000 houses handed over, which means that there's a net deficit of, I don't know, 120,000 houses versus people. So we have enough people coming in and we have enough houses being built. If anything, we have too many people coming in versus houses being built. People are very quick to talk about the oversaturation of the Dubai property market, but when you break the net stats down, you can see what's going on. So if you want to know more about what's going on Allsop and Allsop and the stats and what our opinion of the property market is, visit www.allsopandallsop.com and download our full report. Thank you.